Hey guys, it's Jeff. This is going to be part 12 of the Das Werk 8.8 centimeter or 88 millimeter off 90 VOMAG truck, big truck with a big gun. I think I've said that before. Anyway, I've got a lot of little parts kind of cleaned up and ready to go, cab details and that type of stuff. Not going to be a lot of real visual progress today, big parts being put on or anything, but lots of little things that need to be done. So let's go ahead and go down the bench and I'll show you. Be right back. Thanks, guys. Okay, I've got two sets of doors that need to be put together. This is details for the firewall under the hood. Here's some details for the hood. I've got some parts to add to the fenders. This is the seat for the cab. This is some doors and stuff for the back we don't need to worry about right now. Anyway, just little pieces that I want to start kind of doing assembly with, like these doors need to have the two halves put together, and the bottom of the seat needs to be assembled, and a few things like that. Okay, let's go to the low-down close-up camera. Okay, I've got the doors for the cab, which are curved, and there's an inner and an outer. And then these are like, I guess you call them the jambs, door jambs. I want to get these put together. I'll save those jambs for a while. And then these are for the I guess they call it the crew compartment. It's right behind the passenger or the driver's compartment. There's a couple of doors and there's some places there to hold some rifles and things. So we'll do those in a second. These have got Z pins and they've got ejector pins on the inside. And you need to make sure all those are removed because they will interfere with the fit. They fit really good once you get all the ejector pins and everything off. Okay, that's how it goes, and this has got this little floor piece. Okay, I like to use a thicker glue when I'm gluing big surfaces like this. So I'm going to use my contact a little bit here, work good. Don't need a whole lot. And of course this thing was just plugged up, so I just cleared it. That should be plenty. Okay, this gives me just a little bit of working time. Okay, there's one down. And there'll be a little door handle detail that'll go in there later. Don't really need it right this minute. Got to get right to the edge. It'll squish to the edge, no problem. Just barely can see it there. That's good. Okay, and then these are the doors for the crew compartment, and they're the same way. There's some little real thin ejector pin marks. The biggest problem I had was this is a little shelf where the rifles are stored, and there was a mold seam all the way around the inside of this, and it was holding the door apart. Same thing on this one. So I sanded them flush to get the doors to fit better. And make sure I put the right one on the right one. Always test. Yeah, then go just like that. Okay. Okay. And then this one too, go this way. Okay. Let's do this side. Okay, that's got those. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but on this contacta, this has got a reverse thread or a left-hand thread. So in order to take this off, you turn it this direction. Okay, if it gets clogged, I just use I take this off and I just take a lighter and just touch the end of it, and it'll burn any glue off that's inside there. But when you put it back on, you've got to turn it the opposite direction to a normal right-hand thread. Okay, just a handy little tip there. This is really good glue. Good for big surfaces where you want a little working time. Okay, this is the back of the cab. This will eventually fit here. I don't want to attach it yet because I want to be able to get in here and do the gauges and all that kind of stuff. I've got the pedals to put on. We've got a gear shift lever and a brake lever there. I can put the pedals on. I don't want to put the brake and gear, or the gear shift lever and the brake lever, because they stick up pretty high and they're going to be in the way of me working on getting this done. So let's see, right here, they are extremely tiny. Oh, and the brake and clutch are molded. That's got a little, I'm sure you can't see it. There's a little K molded right in the end there. Okay, I'm assuming that's clutch. That'll go on the left side. And that's got a B molded into it for brake. That'll go more, I guess you'd say, the center. And then there's the throttle pedal, and it doesn't have anything on it. Okay, I want to go ahead and put those on. They're extremely tiny. In fact, as I lost one of them, luckily I found it. The best way to do this is going to be touch these to a little glue. In fact, I might use the contactor for these. That might be a good way to go. I'll put just a tiny little bit in here, and then just touch the connecting point. See how that works. Okay, here's the brake. That'll go in the center. Like that. I can get it straight. Okay. And here's the clutch. Okay. And here's the gas. Extremely tiny. There they are. It's a little crooked. Don't want to play around too much. Generally, I find when I try and make them better, I make them worse. Okay. There we go. I'll put a picture up of that up close. This hole here is for, I think that's where the horn connects on the other side. And I don't think there's anything else here. I'm really not sure. You would think, oh no, I think, well, maybe something does go there. I'll check the instructions. All right, let me look ahead a little bit here. We've got some pieces. I've got them here. These are pieces for the inside of the firewall. Okay, let me look at the instructions just real quick. Let me switch the camera. Be right back. Okay, here's the instructions for the firewall. And of course they say to put the parts on before you can put the firewall in the frame and everything. But we've got these two pieces here that make up the horn, and then I don't know if this is part of the heater or what, and then we've got this box here. But we've also got G81, and it's going to the other side. All it shows is an arrow. It doesn't show you really where it goes. But if you look farther down, see if I can find it. Right here on the inside, there's our pedals we just put on. But if you look here, there's that part right there, and that's right where I was thinking that something should go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that on right now. Okay, let's switch back. Okay, here's where it goes, right here. This is the part right here. It's got a little angle on it, and I think, looking at the pictures, that little angle goes down. I'm not 100% sure. The instructions are not very good. I've still got a little bit of contacta in here. If I can get that to set in there. Don't know what that is. Okay, we've got it in there. Okay, let's go ahead and see about getting the other pieces on in here now. We've got a horn. Let's get these out here. This will be a little box that'll go to the side. This will go to the top. This is two pieces for a little horn. I'm not sure if you can see it or not. This will go, I believe, like that, and then goes in that little, let me just double check my instructions. Okay, sorry, just quick reference check here. Okay, that goes up. So let's go ahead and we'll use this. Okay. Then we've got to put that in here. It should be, yeah, it fits fine. Okay, I'm going to use the contact again. I think that'll work best. Okay, there's the horn. And then we've got this little box here that'll go down here. If I can, I'm sorry if you guys can't see what I'm doing. It goes just like that. That'll keep that in there. And then this goes to the top. Just like that. I think I can just put that with this. Okay. Those are the parts for the firewall, so that's in good shape. I'm going to set this aside. Whoopsie, and I actually disturbed that with my fingers. Okay, and I actually disturbed that too. I better set this alone, or leave this alone. Okay, I'm going to leave this alone, let it dry, while we work on something else. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is the seat for the cab. This is the gear shift lever and the brake lever. I'm not going to put those on yet because I don't want them in the way when I'm trying to put the decals and stuff on the dash. They'll have to be painted and added later. This is the seat. Now the seat is made, the base is made in two pieces because there's like a detail of little, let me turn this back up a little bit. There's a detail there of some little drawers. Okay, so I want to glue that together, but I don't really want to glue it in yet. This is the seat base, so we can use this kind of as a template. I don't want to glue these together yet because they're going to be painted. The seat will be painted like brown, and then the base will be painted whatever I decide for the interior. I'm really thinking about going with that yellow with the red and green camo. Let's get this kind of tacked in here. Okay, that's kind of going to be the way it's going to set. Try and make sure that edge is flush. I think I'm going to take this and set it on here. This is where it's going to eventually set, just to make sure it fits. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's not glued in. I don't want to glue it in yet for painting purposes, but I'm going to let it sit there and firm up, and that way I'm sure it'll fit later. And this is the seat cushion that'll go on top of it. Okay, on this is the back of the cab, and there's a couple of door jambs that need to be added to this. I'm just trying to decide if it's best to do it now or later. Well, here's something that I might do first. This is the left fender. This will go, if I don't drop it, this will go here. Got some, and then a running board will connect to that later. So I need to get this glued together and let it get firmed up before I try and put that running board on it. So we can glue that. These are the little braces that go up underneath, but I'm not going to do that yet. So we have just the tiniest little bit. That's the one thing about this kit I've noticed is the points where the parts connect are extremely tiny. Of course, I guess if they were too big, then I would complain that they're out of scale. Okay. Just trying to make sure those look straight. Okay. I might put a little more glue on that. We'll see. I'm going to let it firm up now. So I'll leave that alone and not touch it. And the same thing with this one. The rounded part is the front. Okay, so if I was sitting in the driver's seat, this would be the right-hand side. This will go here. Okay. Very, very tiny connecting points. Okay, I'm going to just leave that alone. Not touch it for a while. I'm trying to think what else I want to do today. I've got those door jambs. Oh, I could do this. There's some little tiny grab handles that go on both sides of the hood. Once I put those on, I might do something with those ejector pins, but once I put those on, I'm basically done with the hood. There's some more there on a lot of hoods on older cars. They have that spring-loaded catch that, you know, they pull it up and they hook it to hold the hood from rattling while they're driving. And on this, there's 3 of them that go right here. I'm kind of concerned about, you know, let me set that aside. When I lift this off and on, I don't want to break them off. So I'm not sure if I really want to put them on. I'm going to have to think about it. It might look just fine without them. But I don't want to put those on and have them sticking up. See, they actually connect. Find something to point with. They're supposed to glue on here and then up here. But since I don't want this hood fastened down, I can't do that. I'll think about it some more. But I could go ahead and put the little grab handles on here. Got them here. There they are. 4 little bitty teeny tiny grab handles. And one didn't want to come out. It's a little shy. Okay. And I think I still got enough of that contacted to put these on. Let's see. Gotta grab it farther back though. Well, it slipped on me just a little bit. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Once they're on, I've got just a little bit of a connecting nib there. I'll sand that once it's on. Let's put that on before I spill it. I'll put just a drop more in here. Okay. A little bit of glue where I don't want it. I can tell this side's a little loose. I'm going to have to add some more glue to the inside edge of that. Let's see what happens here. I don't want the whole part just to fall off. Okay, I'll set that in place when I get this done, just to make sure it's good. Get it exactly where I want it. And I got just a little glue. Okay. Okay, now since I put some more glue on that, I'm going to set this back on here just to make sure the angle hasn't changed. Okay, that all looks really good. Just going to leave those alone, let everything dry. I've got these door jambs. These are going to be kind of strange, the angle that they go on. I'm not real sure. Just exactly how these are going to fit. You know, I think I'm going to leave those for now. I don't want to touch that. I think that we're about to the end of what I had prepared for today. Hang on just a minute, let me try something. This goes here. And then this goes like this. That's a really strange angle. I've got it turned around. That's how it goes, just like that. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on doing that. I'm afraid that I'll put them in the wrong spot and then the doors won't fit. We'll get that a little bit later. I think I'm going to call it good for today, guys. Not a lot of visual progress, as they say, but progress. Okay, that'll sit there. I'm just trying to see how all of these parts. Oop, really helps if you don't have them upside down. Kind of like that. Okay, I'll sort those door jambs out next time. Gonna call it good for today, guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye.